welcome to this old relic, and today I actually want to thank Electric Launch for pointing this out to me, but we're going to take the Echo Speed feed head and put it on the Ryobi electric weed whip. There's plenty of videos on how to install these. This is just another one. So, a couple things to know. Don't buy the cheap generic ones on Amazon that are like 25 bucks. They're junk. Really sorry about the camera. I was trying to do a two-handed process while holding my cell phone camera. But, yes, the things that I noticed about buying them on Amazon, not only are the cheap $25 ones made in China really junk, and the main reason why I bought those isn't because I'm cheap, but I am. But that's not the reason why I got that particular one. It's because it was getting delivered straight to my door. And that's what I liked about it. So I ended up returning that to Amazon. Don't buy the Echo brand one on there. They're like 66 bucks. You can go to Home Depot. I went to Russo's Power Equipment, my local power store, to get one of these. It was 30 bucks. I think the farm store had it for 35. You can find them fairly inexpensive, even compared to the knockoffs. So just go ahead and spend the extra $5 to get the actual Echo one. One of the things I do want to point out is that Echo packages these things in two different ways, and one of them's cheaper, and you want the more expensive one if you're not using an Echo weed whip, because they come with a bunch of little doodads and doohickeys and adapters back here that you are going to require. The other ones just don't have. They're basically for a straight, just an Echo. They come with the adapter you need for that. So, without further ado, I just want to let you know, if you think Paul Jameson's cheap, he's got nothing on me. All right? I'm going to go ahead and pull this bad boy open, my 30-hour weed whip head. One of the things that was mentioned over on Electric Lawn, too, that he mentioned is that the original bump stop on the Ryobis. Now, the Ryobis is pretty much like a speed head, too. Everybody's got like a speed head in there. You run it through and you put it in there. One of the issues that I've been having is it's on the other one, but this one still has the markings. But the other one, all the markings are worn off just from bumping it on the ground so many times. And it's hard to line up. You can still line it up, but it's just a little bit trickier. But I can't tell you how much whip I've wasted by accidentally hitting the bump head. And this bump head sticks out a lot farther, well, than the no bump head on this one, because it actually bumps from the top, not from the bottom. So that's one reason. The other reason why is because it'll bring the string lower to the ground. I don't have that extra bump. And I have a lot of fences that I have to try to get under. There's these, steel fences. I got two of them on my route. And I have to try to get underneath the fence because, well, the neighbors do a really poor job weed whipping. One neighbor has a service do it, and they do a really, really bad job. And the other guy one neighbor just doesn't do it at all behind his house. And, I just have to try to get underneath the fence, and I think having a lower head is going to be a little easier for that. First thing we're going to do is take this thing apart. And there should be two little notches on the side here. That just don't want to cooperate. Come on. There we go. Everything springs out, so you want to be careful with that. Pull this out. And what I'm going to do is try to make this a little easier. I'm going to take this off. I'll put it back on. I haven't tried the Echo Crossfire yet. I told you I'm cheap. That's primarily why. But when I can get the store brand that works just fine for me, that's what I do. So, and then what we need to do is figure out our adapter for this. So there's a notch. Now I think steel goes from the top, but this is a Ryobi, and it's a straight shaft, so it's backwards threaded. So instead of right lefty loop.
We're interrupting this program to give you this special news bulletin. If you like this content, I'm asking that you please like and subscribe to the channel and maybe leave some nice words of encouragement in the comment section. Thank you. We now return back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Or in this case, clockwise tight, counterclockwise loose. It's actually loosened, turning it clockwise. And you just want to, it should be hand tight, so you should be able to do it with hand. I think I need that. I'm pretty sure I do. So what I'm going to find out is which adapter we're going to require for the Ryobi. It's definitely not that one. This comes with a series of adapters. There's a huge list of equivalent weed whips that this will work on. Yeah, it is the top. Okay. Yeah. So I guess the nut side actually goes downward. I forgot bumps from the top. This is the part that everybody always has the issue with. I'm going to count out the old one. I might need to grab another tool. There we go. What I did is I just took the screwdriver in the little slot there to help push it down. Works like a charm. Looks like you use a red one for the Ryobi. I believe I want the left up. If not, I'll figure it out pretty quickly. So we just got to line up all the arrows. This one doesn't have any markings on the actual head, which I kind of like. It's really well defined. See, straight through it. And this will go just like the, or just like the Ryobi did. Only difference is instead of having to spin that little bump stop on the bottom, you spin the whole bottom here. And you just gotta spin the top. I think I already have. I think I got it backwards, just because of the direction it's spinning. There's one way to try. Check it. We'll grab a battery. Okay, hit the right spot. So, now that I've driven my dog crazy, I guess I'll see you next time.